It's a funny thing how the wind blows. Watch the leaves fall. They don't even know they're being pushed. Walk down to the corner where we used to meet. Saw my brothers whispering across the hazy street. They smiled and tipped their heads, but their eyes looked away, acting out the script that they didn't write today. A slow poison dripping in the water supply. They're building up my gallows, but they don't know why. Look at the strings attached to the hands of the crew, moving like puppets, man. It's wild what the rumor can do. They smile in my face, they pass me the light, but for the shadows behind them are preparing to fight. Unconscious conspirators caught in a trance, doing the devil's work while they think they just dance. They plotting my downfall without any clue. I'm watching the matrix just cracking in two. Oh, they're tearing me down in the dark of the night. Blindfolded soldiers in a war they won't fight. They don't even know they're holding the knife, conspiring in silence, trading my life. It's a heavy, heavy burden when you see through the smoke. The titan in the night, but it's a proxy roll. I pour a cup of coffee and I sit on the porch, watching my neighbors unconsciously carrying the torch. A little word here, a little doubt planted there, a psychic contagion floating thick in the air. I try to wake them up, but the slumber is deep. They're digging my grave while they're walking in sleep. Oh, they're tearing me down in the dark of the night. Blindfolded soldiers in a war they won't fight. They don't even know they're holding the knife, conspiring in silence, trading my life. It's a heavy, heavy burden when you see through the smoke. The titan in the night, but it's a proxy roll. For a shadow-faced man, the energy shifts and the loyalty's bent. I'm losing my brothers to a means to an end. Yeah. Step back, elevate, look at the whole view. They're trapped in the maze that they're trying to put me into. I'm floating above it, the vibe is too chill. I won't let the paranoia into my will. I see the machinery turning the wheel. They're faking the moment, but the danger is real. Yeah, they don't even know. Walking in their sleep, I just watch the smoke clear, keep my spirit high. Gather round, let me tell you a tale about the man who chased the golden trail. goes by the name of Marcus the Bold, smiling real wide, keeping his posture low. He used to walk the streets sharing bread with the poor, until he saw the golden handles on the governor's door. He traded his spine for a velvet suit, watering the poison tree just to taste the fruit, whispering sweet lies in the master's ear, telling the tyrant exactly what he wants to hear. Oh, he shined in the shoes of the man on the throne, leaving his brothers to bleed on the stone. A chameleon soul with a smile in disguise, just a shadow dancing in the ruler's eyes. Yeah, he's a pawn in the game, he thinks he can win, selling tomorrow for a comfortable sin. I saw him yesterday, walking past the old square. Wouldn't look his old friends in the eye, wouldn't dare. He's too busy carrying the emperor's coat, memorizing every single speech that he wrote. Every time the big boss laughs, Marcus laughs twice. He doesn't care who pays the ultimate price. He traded his roots for a penthouse view, but the glass is cracking and the cold winds blowing through. Oh, we shine in the shoes of the man on the throne, leaving his brothers to bleed on the stone. A chameleon soul with a smile in disguise, just a shadow dancing in the ruler's eyes. Yeah, he's a pawn in the game, he thinks he can win, selling tomorrow for a comfortable sin. Stepping on heads just to get a little higher, feeding his own kin to the corporate fire. He's a yes man, a blessed man, a corporate caress man, cleaning up the dirt for the ultimate mess man. No original thought in his hollowed out skull, just echoing the king so the blade isn't dull. He nods when it's wrong, he applauds when it's fake, smiling at the mongoose while playing the snake. He's a puppet on a string, but the strings are gold, bought and paid for, completely sold. But seasons change and the empires fall. The writing is glowing on the palace wall. When the throne crumbles down to the dust and the sand, who's gonna hold the sycophant's hand? Nobody shining the shoes of a crumbling throne. Yeah, left all his brothers to bleed on the stone. A chameleon soul with a smile in disguise, lost in the ashes of the ruler's lies. Yeah, he was a pawn in a game he could never win. Now he's drowning deep in his comfortable sin. Marcus the bow, nowhere to go. The king is gone, you're all alone. Sweep up the dust, Marcus. Yeah, they traded our roots for us. Listen to the wind. I used to walk where the emerald canopy touched the sky. A million breathing leaves catching the morning light. We had a symphony of birds, a river running deep and wild. This was the cradle of the earth where I wandered as a child. But the men in suits
the green, chewing up the ancient wood, the saddest sight I've ever seen. They promised us some more, they promised us a grand estate. Poured the heavy cement, sealing up the jungle straight, but the market took a dive. The investors ran away, leaving nothing but the scaffold in the middle of the bay. Just a hollowed out skeleton standing in the breeze, a monument to greed that replaced the living tree. Now it's a concrete graveyard baking in the sun, a forest made of iron where the work is never done. They cut down our heaven for a tower in the sky, but the money dried up and they left it here to die. Yeah, they left it here to die. The cranes are standing still, like vultures made of steel. You can hear the metal groaning, you can tell the pain is real. I walk among the ruins where the panthers used to roam. Look at what they did to my beautiful home. Look at the broken glass, look at the rusted rebar. Thought they could conquer nature, reaching for a cheap start. Millions down the drain for a ghost town block. Now the only thing ticking is the slow jungle clock. Nature never surrenders, nature just waits. Watch the ivy climbing up through the abandoned gates. The moss is creeping back to reclaim the broken floor. The jungle's taking over what the businessmen tore. It's a slow, quiet victory over the abandoned stone. The earth is gonna heal, but she's doing it alone. In this concrete graveyard baking in the sun, a forest made of iron where the work is never done. They cut down our heaven for a tower in the sky, but the money dried up and they left it here to die. Yeah, they left it here to die. Let the roots take it back. Swallow up the gray, bring back the black. No more blueprints, no more schemes, just the fading echoes of their broken dreams.
They write the rules in ink, then hide behind the door. But boots can hear the floorboards when the room gets poor. You count the locks on windows, you count the men in blue, but one hard truth keeps rising. It's the same for me and you. When fear changes hands, the whole house bends. When voices stand up, the spell ends. Fear the people, fear the people. That is liberty. Fear the people, fear the people. That is liberty. I've seen a mother staring at bills upon the table, a father with his jaw set, his hands still will and able. They know what power tastes like when it leans too far. It starts in small excuses, then it leaves a scar. When fear changes hands, the whole house bends. When voices stand up, the spell ends. Fear the people, fear the people. That is liberty. Fear the people, go, but the streets are made of smog.
A barricade, a rich man's property. The council signed the papers in the middle of the night, sold the public fountain just to keep their mansions bright. He kicks an empty bottle past the faded campaign sign, reading better days ahead here right down the line. But the days are getting shorter and the bread is getting thin, while the governor is laughing with the caviar grin. Oh, the suits are getting heavier, the pockets overflow, but the roots are dying quietly in the dirt below. They build their paper castles on a mountain made of sand, just another broken promise in a hijacked land. Keep it chill, but feel the chill of the shadow they cast. How long can this illusion last? Yeah. Step to the corner, see Mama Rosa crying. Taxes doubled up again, they ain't even trying to hide the embezzlement, the funds are misdirected. Schools are falling down, the neighborhoods neglected. They pave a shiny highway for the tourists on the coast, while the locals in the valley barely got enough to roast. Sirens in the distance, a curfew on the block. They try to stop their hands from moving on the people's clock, but Rosa wipes her eyes, tells her son to hold his head. They can steal the copper wiring, but they cannot steal the bread of our spirit. Yeah, the mayor's on the screen, selling us a nightmare disguised as a dream. Oh, the suits are getting heavier, the pockets overflow, but the roots are dying quietly in the dirt below. They build their paper castles on a mountain made of sand, just another broken promise in a hijacked land. Keep it chill, but feel the chill of the shadow they cast. How long can this illusion last? Pushing up the hill while they comfortably pull. Every signature's a shackle, every law is just a trap. Got the whole population wiped right off the map. Further down the avenue, the treasury is bare, but the minister of finance got a diamond-studded chair. They audit every penny of the man who sweeps the street, while billions go missing in the executive suite. Marcus lights a match, watches the flame dance slow. In the belly of the beast, there's a different kind of glow. The people sharing water, the people sharing light. We survive the crooked system in the middle of the night. Up to the ivory tower, the roots in the concrete are reclaiming the power. We don't need their paper, we don't need their decrees, just the rhythm of the truth flowing through the breeze. Oh, the suits are getting heavier, the pockets overflow, but the roots are dying quietly in the dirt below. They build their paper castles on a mountain made of sand, just another broken promise in a hijacked land. Keep it chill, but feel the chill of the shadow they cast. How long can this illusion last? Marcus keeps on walking, Rosa keeps on surviving. The
concrete jungle, paper dream.
Looking up from the pavement, the tower touches the sky. Glass and gold catching the sun, blinding the naked eye. Behind the tinted windows where the cold air blows, a quiet kind of hustle that the street never knows. They sit at the mahogany tables, dividing up the pie, while the roots in the soil are slowly left to dry. Oh, the rats in the ties in that mansion of glass, nibbling away at the future, rewrites in the past, smiling for the cameras, wiping crumbs from their chin. In the grand, grand building where the shadows spin. Step into the lobby, polish on the shoe, briefcase full of secrets, shaking hands with the crew. They don't pick pockets in the alley at night, they do it with the pen and the fluorescent light. Contract signatures, whispers in the hall, taken from the many just to elevate the small. Silver tongue slipping through the legal loopholes, trading away our sunshine, selling off our souls. Oh, the rats and the ties in that mansion of glass, nibbling away at the future, rewriting the past, smiling for the cameras, wiping crumbs from their chin. In the grand, grand building where the shadows spin. In the rain, they up there in the penthouse calculating pain. But every tower crumbles when the foundation is weak, and the water always rises when the pipes start to leak. I see the cheese on the trap, plated up in gold, but the rat is just a rat. Brave or bold, no amount of silk can hide the rodent underneath. When they smile at the city, showing sharp, sharp teeth. Listen to the chatter, squeak, squeak, running through the maze of the 50th floor. But the lion in the street is waiting by the door. So let the marble shine, let the glass reflect the lies. We see right through the suits, right through their disguise. The sun will set upon the empire of greed, and the concrete will crack to make way for the seed. Oh, the rats in the ties in that mansion of glass, nibbling away at the future, rewriting the past, smiling for the cameras, wiping crumbs from their chin. In the grand, grand building where the shadows spin, watch them run, watch them run. Yeah, watch the smoke clear. Listen. Into the room like you own the floor, wearing a crown of glass that you bought at the store. Everybody turned their heads to see the parade, but I was sitting in the back just sipping the shade. You talked about your castles, you talked about your goals, spinning a fantasy that was getting pretty old. I watched you build a mountain out of pebbles and dust, expecting all the room to look up in trust. Oh, you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, you think the whole universe reflects in your eye. You think you are everything, the king of the sea, but you're just a tiny drop in the ocean to me. Yeah, you're just a ripple fading out in the deep. I remember a summer when I bought into the hype, following your shadow, thinking you were the type to lead us to the promise, to give us the spark. But you left us all wandering alone in the dark. Every promise you made was an echo in the cave, just a hollow sound bouncing off the time we gave. Oh, you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, you think the whole universe reflects in your eyes. Tripping on a cloud, but your feet ain't on the ground. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest of them all? Pride comes right before the slip, setting up a heavy fall. You're posting up the plastic, making it look majestic, but underneath the filter the reality is drastic. I'm stepping off this carousel, I'm finding my own frequency, leaving you to drown inside your self-made sea of decency. You think you're the center, but the center is a myth, just a lonely little ghost that the wind is playing with. The stars don't care about your name. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out the same. It's an illusion, a trick of the light. I'm stepping out of your shadow into the night. So keep on talking loud to an empty room, keep chasing the spotlight, avoiding the gloom. I'm packing up my peace, I'm hitting the road, walking away from the weight of your heavy load. Cause you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, you think the whole universe reflects in your eyes. You think you are everything, the king of the sea, but you're just a tiny drop in the ocean to me. Yeah, you're just a ripple fading out in the deep. Just a ripple fading out. watch the smoke clear.
Listen.
Watch the smoke clear. Listen. You walk into the room like you own the floor, wearing the crown of glass that you bought at the store. Everybody turned their heads to see the parade, but I was sitting in the back just sipping the shade. You talked about your castles, you talked about your goals, spinning a fantasy that was getting pretty old. I watched you build a mountain out of pebbles and dust, expecting all the room to look up and trust. Oh, you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, you think the whole universe reflects in your eye. You think you are everything, the king of the sea, but you're just a tiny drop in the ocean to me. Yeah, you're just a ripple fading out in the deep. I remember a summer when I bought into the hype, following your shadow thinking you were the type to lead us to the promise, to give us the spark. But you left us all wandering alone in the dark. Every promise you made was an echo in a cave, just a hollow sound bouncing off the time we gave. Oh, you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, in your eye. You think you are everything, the king of the sea, but you're just a tiny drop in the ocean to me. Yeah, you're just a ripple fading out in the deep. Look around, ego tripping on the cloud, but your feet ain't on the ground. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest of them all? Pride comes right before the slip, setting up a heavy fall. You're posting up the plastic, making it look majestic, but underneath the filter, the reality is drastic. I'm stepping off this carousel, I'm finding my own frequency, leaving you to drown inside your self-made sea of decency. But the center is a myth, just a lonely little ghost that the wind is playing with. The stars don't care about your name. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out the same. It's an illusion, a trick of the light. I'm stepping out of your shadow into the night. So keep on talking loud, chasing the spotlight, avoiding the gloom. I'm packing up my peace, I'm hitting the road, walking away from the weight of your heavy load. Cause you think you're the sun, you think you're the sky, you think the whole universe reflects in your eye. You think you are everything, the king of the sea, but you're just a tiny drop in the ocean. Yeah, you're just a ripple fading
gather round. Let me tell you a story about the feast up on the highest hill. Watch the smoke rise. Sits by the dusty road, watching the black tinted windows roll by. 10 years ago, they promised the light in the low. They swore they'd bring water, they swore they'd bring light. Now the river is dry and the street lamps are dead, but the mayor just ordered a new feather bed. The leaders are curing their own sweet disease. They don't care about the cold in the street. They don't care about the worn out shoes on our feet. They're just filling up their own plates, building a wall. Pockets getting heavy, bellies getting round, while the rest of the town is sinking into the ground. Babylon is feasting, waiting for the slipping off the limousine, painting pictures of a future that we never seen. Shaking hands with the farmer, smiling for the press, leaving town while we drown in the exact same mess. They talk about the budget, say the treasury is hollow, but they feast on the steak, leave the bone for us to swallow. It's a magic trick. Watch the public funding vanish while they speak in silver tongues in a language we can't manage. They campaign on our pain, turn our sorrow to a vote, then they pull up the ladder and they sail away the boat. Listen to the echo. Winter came hard and the factory closed its doors. Mothers are sweeping the dust from the wooden floors. We wrote all the letters, we sent them up the hill, begging the council to help pay the bill. But the letters just burned in their warm marble halls, while they sip on their wine behind security walls. They don't care about the cold in the street. They don't care about the worn out shoes on our feet. They're just filling up their own plates, building a wall. Pockets getting heavy, bellies getting round, while the rest of the town is sinking into the ground. Babylon is feasting, waiting for the fall. Wake up to the setup, we're funding their feast. The shepherds are sleeping, befriending the beast. So we stop looking up, start looking around, planting our own seeds in this cracked, dry ground. Ain't no savior in a suit gonna come save the day. When the government's a business, the people just pay.